going on YouTube? This is Akeem with ThirstyB513, and in today's video we're going to do another review. I'm just going to give this another shot, but this time it's with a car that is owned by my friend that they're actually selling. So I'm going to do a review for them about their car, and like I said, they're trying to sell it, and I'll give more information on that later on in the video. But for now, let me go ahead and show you the car that we're reviewing today. Sorry about the light, it's been real bright out, but what we have here is a 2008 Lexus IS F. It has some Nietzsche wheels on it, powder coated in like a bluish purple color. The wheels are real dirty right now. Actually, the whole car is pretty dirty right now, so do excuse how dirty it is, but yep, this is a car. See, Lexus IS F. It's got the quad exhaust with the odd angle on it. So yeah, this is the car. I don't know exactly what color Lexus calls this, but I can tell you it's like a bluish gray color, more gray in my book, but yeah, this is the Lexus IS F, and this is what we're reviewing today. Get a close-up of the F emblem on the sides, and then a front angle of it. Now, as far as exterior, as you can see, it's pretty much stock, pretty much as is, as you would get any 2008 Lexus, except there's a few minor differences. This one is, like I said, it's sitting on Nietzsche wheels. I don't know what model Nietzsche they are, but they have been powder coated in, like I said, a bluish purple color. So when they're cleaned, depending on how you're looking at it, you'll see it'll look like it's purple. Other times it'll look like, and from a distance it'll look like it's blue. So I think that's pretty neat. Other than that, the car does look like it's sitting a little low, as you can see. Without barely there's any room left. Can barely get my finger between it, between the fender and the tire. But this car has been lowered on KW suspension. It's actually adjustable suspension. There's actually a tool that comes with the suspension to where you can lower it even more or raise it even higher if you need to. But this is Cincinnati and our roads are shitty and we have a lot of potholes, so she had to raise it up a little bit. So because the bottom end would keep scratching on all the bumps and how shitty our roads are here in Cincinnati. But other than that, that's pretty much how it is on the outside. Just your basic color, and then nothing really much done besides, like I said, the suspension and the wheels on the outside. Oh yeah, and I did also want to mention that the car does have an upgraded exhaust. I'm not too familiar exactly which exhaust it actually is, but I can put the information down below and let you guys know what exhaust this has. Definitely doesn't sound like a normal ISF if you guys know or have seen one or heard one. Now, this is a rare car. You don't see them too often. They honestly don't make these cars anymore. They actually stopped, I believe it was in between 2012 and 2014 they stopped making these. I'm not sure why, but these are a rare gem. With it being the F series, it does have a 5.0 liter V8 in it. Not the 5.0 liter from the Mustang or from Ford, but it does have its own. Lexus has their own version of the 5.0 liter that you can now find in the Lexus RCF and the GSF in today's models. But yeah, this is the ISF. This is the outside look of the car. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. So here you got the Lexus door sill here. That's stock, comes as is like that. Then you got the door jambs here. Like I said, this is a 2008, so it is an older car, so we'll see some dings here and there, but stuff can easily be replaced if you just find somebody that knows how to do body work and interior work. So you got your leather heated and cooled seats. Got your steering wheel here with like the fake carbon here, and then a rubber bottom. It's a regular steering wheel. Then you got the fake carbon right here. You got your automatic shifter. This is an 8-speed automatic. I believe this is one of the first ones that was actually, I believe Lexus was the first ones to come out with the 8-speed automatic. It's not like how in my car has the 8-speed. I believe they're different. I don't believe they're the exact same transmission, but I believe Lexus was the first one to come up with their own 8-speed, or the first ones. Let me see. So like I said, it is an automatic. There's the pedal and the brake. It does have an e-brake. Let's see. Got a family out here. So it is push to start. It does not have remote start. Shockingly for a Lexus, you would think it would have remote start, but whatever. Push to start, and there's all the controls, your climate, audio, to set, the bass and everything, the display, so you can mess with display. Info is just gives you information as to what you're seeing on the screen. You got your you got your navigation, destination, so to also in lines with the GPS, and then menu is just your basic, controls and settings that you want to mess with, like Bluetooth, which this does have, so you can connect your phone to it and everything. And then you got your climate controls here for both passenger and driver side. Got your clock controls, got your hazard light, and then you got your audio controls here. And then you can do a satellite in here. You got your AM, FM, disc, and aux, which all you guys know what that is. And then you got scan feature. This does also come with, see if I can get it in close in here. As you can see, this has the ability to play DVDs. So you can actually put a DVD in here and it'll actually play the video, play the movie, or whatever you want to play it. So yeah, that's the features in there. I'm not gonna go through all their stuff here because it still has a lot of stuff in it that needs to get cleaned out before it gets sold. Let's see. But yep, here's the passenger side. Sorry about all my stuff there for making you guys videos and whatnot. Has a sunroof. Got your compartment for sunglasses. Here's the controls for the sunroof. Car's not on, so obviously it's not gonna work. You have your 1, 2, 3 buttons right here. See if I can zoom in. But it says 1, 2, 3 right here. You can't see it because of how bright it is outside, but these are for your garage controls, so you can actually set this to control your garage, depending on how many you have. So if you have 3-car garage, you can set each one to the garage, or you can actually set them to something else. And then obviously over here you have the apexy button. If you press that and make sure it's on red, and then also have the sport button feature on, you'll really get the kick out of it. What the apexy feature is what today people would call something similar to the pedal commander. Definitely helps with launching, makes it launch a lot quicker. So it helps with that. So apexy and the sport mode feature, and this car will definitely get moving. It already moves as is, even without that feature in it, but that feature does help and make the shifts go a lot harder, roll through a lot harder, and the shifting is a lot quicker, so you actually get up pretty quick. Let's see, you got your gas button here to pop open the gas pump, and you got your feature button here for the trunk. Pretty self-explanatory. Then right here is for under the hood, which I'll go ahead and pop that. And then over here you have your light control for the instrument cluster, and then here's the features to get into certain settings with the instrument cluster. But let me go ahead and pop open the hood. I know how people want to open the hood. Actually, you know what, before I do that, let me do the back seat here real quick. So here's the back seat. It's got the F badge in the seats, side of the seats. Leather rear seats. Also in the seats is like a blue stitching. You can't really see it, but there is blue stitching in it. It's all over the car, and then you also have the F emblem right here. And then you got the center piece right here that pops open for cup holders. And then right here is a way into the trunk. So nice little compartments here. Other than that, that's the back seat. But yeah, other than that, let's go look at the under the hood. Let me pop it open for you guys. Give me a second here. Always get confused with where it is in this car. Right, there we go, got it. So it is quite dirty under the hood, but there's the 5.0 liter V8. This is the plastic cover for it. It could easily be taken off, and then it has matted to, has a cold air intake by K&N. That's something additional they put on here. Works pretty good. It is the, let me see if it says which K&N it is. It is the K&N Typhoon intake system. So this is a Typhoon. A lot of the stuff in here is covered to protect it from, you know, water damage or anything like that. Not to say this does have any water damage, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's pretty basic under the hood, nothing fancy. But yeah, like I said, it is a 5.0 liter V8. So that's it for under the hood. Like I said, this car is really dirty. It definitely needs a wash. But other than that, let me go ahead and turn on the car for you guys so you can hear it. Actually, I'll give you guys, let me go ahead and just show you how it looks when you turn on the car. This is a motorized steering wheel, so when you turn on the car, it will move. Out a little bit more towards you, and then what you'll see. So you see how it moved down and up, and moved down and then closer to me so I can get to it. So, you know, now it's not up in the air, but when you turn off the car, it'll move back in the up position. So, you know, Lexus fancy stuff. But yeah, that's the instrument cluster there. And then you got the F badge, and you got the speedometer and your RPM gauge. Everything working good. Gas and all that. Speedometer says it goes up to 180. I'm not sure exactly how fast this car goes. Don't quote me on it, but I believe it goes about 165, 170 stock. So yeah, this car can get up and go. Speaking of that, this car by factory, if you look it up, 0 to 60, this car will do it in 4.2 to 4.4 seconds. Not sure exactly what the quarter mile time is, but I believe it's in the 12-second range. With obviously the right tire setup, you could probably even get it into high 11s, possibly. Like I said, I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this is a fast car. Definitely no slouch. So if you roll up in this next to stock 5.0 Mustang or SRT8 or even my car, Thirsty Bee, this car will definitely keep up and may possibly even pull out the win. So like I said, this car is no slouch, even with it being a 2008. So it's definitely worth it. I'm not sure why exactly they stopped making this car, why they stopped making the ISF. They still have the regular IS 250, the IS 350 and whatnot. I'm not sure why they got rid of it, because I think this is a really cool car, very good luxury car. But I mean, the other models you have out now are the RCF and the GSF, which is what I told you earlier. And I believe they're coming out with a few other F-Series vehicles that are going to be strictly F. So it's going to be a lot more performance oriented. You don't see these, like I said, you don't see these cars on the road. So this is a very rare car. So if you happen to pass one, check it out if you can. If you manage to race one on the road or wherever, don't take it lightly, because these cars are fast and they can be fast. There's not many places or people that are working on the Lexus vehicle as far as performance, because I believe not a lot of people, or pretty much barely anybody has been able to unlock the computers in these cars to get the full potential out of them, and you know, to upgrade the performance. I believe there's a couple places in California, but that's no surprise as everything's in California. And then the closest place to me is which a lot of Lexus owners that want more performance out of their cars use, is a company called RR Racing. They're out in Pennsylvania, so you can find them in you can find them on Facebook, because they load a lot of content on there, pictures, and especially them posting up of ISF. They actually have an ISF race car that they post a lot about on there. And then I believe they also have an Instagram, and I don't know if they have a YouTube channel, but I know they definitely have a Facebook, and they have a website to where you can look at the upgraded options that they have as far as what they can do. Right now they have I believe they have a supercharger set up, unlock PCM feature, and a few other things that actually also have suspension and headers and exhaust. So they'll probably be your best bet. Like I said, a lot of people that I know with even newer Lexuses, like the RCF, I know they go to them, so they'd probably be your best bet. Again, that's RR Racing. I will put their link to their info down below, and so you guys can check them out if you guys are thinking about getting a Lexus. I know this is more of a luxury vehicle, so I know a lot of people are not into that, but if you want an F-Series vehicle and you like Lexus, this is definitely a car to go for. Like I said, the ISF was out from, I believe, I'm not sure exactly, but it was out until 2014 or so. So there's a few out there. If you actually look on Auto Trader or on Craigslist, you'll see some ISS on there. They'll be on decently priced. This one is actually on there as well. You'll find this one on Facebook, Craigslist, and I believe that's all it's on right now for sale. And also, if you're in the area, you might see it around with a for sale sign. So like I said, this is just me doing a review for it. But yeah, this is what you would call but this is definitely a rare gem, a rare car that you do not see on the road at all. So I think that definitely ups the value on this car, and the want for this car is because you don't see a lot of people with it. I mean, everybody's got a Dodge, like me. Everybody's got a Ford, everybody's got a Chevy, everybody's got a Honda, of course, and you know, the other brands, but you don't see an ISF just, you know, driving around like all the time. So this is definitely a rare gem, and definitely something that people should look into getting. Other than that, oh yeah, there's one other thing I did want to mention. This does have a backup camera. So as you can see, I put it in reverse, and there's the backup camera. It also has the sensors all around, from front driver side bumper, passenger side bumper, and the rear bumpers on each side, where it's actual sensor where it'll tell you if you're getting too close to something, even if you're going straight or if you're backing up. It'll let you know that, you know, your sensors are getting too close, letting you get too close to something if you're gonna hit it. But yeah, this is it's a pretty nice car. I already have the car I want, so it's not something I would be interested in getting, but I've driven it a couple times, and this car is pretty fast. Like I said, it is no slouch, so you're lucky to have it. Really nice. This car does have over 163,000 miles on it. Current asking price is $18,000 or best offer. So don't think of the $18,000 as something that you have to pay for, but that's the most they want to get for it, and the most they'll take for it. You know what, I just thought about, let me go ahead and show you guys the trunk. Like I said, this car needs a clean up, but sorry about the mess. But here is the trunk. I know some people may be interested in it. Sorry it's so dark in here. Hang on, let me get my camera, my phone, flashlight on my phone. There you go. Probably see it a lot better. So there's the end of the trunk. So decently sized trunk. It's not the biggest, but you can definitely get some groceries in it. So that's that. Let you guys hear the exhaust while it's in idle. So it's pretty quiet right now. The exhaust does have valves in it, so when you first start up from a cold start, it's pretty loud. I mean, not crazy loud or annoyingly loud, but you hear it louder, and then eventually it'll calm itself down, and then the valves will close. I believe this has valves. It sounds and feels like it does whenever you turn it on for the first time. But let me go ahead and give you guys some revs so you guys can hear it. So there's the exhaust. Sounds pretty good, right? All right, other than that, guys, that's the video for today. That is the review of the Lexus ISF 2008. I totally said that wrong. 2008 Lexus ISF. So give you guys some more shots of it. Give you guys some more looks of it. It's always been given love as far as the car's taking care of it and everything. So everything's in order with it. Like I said, this is going for $18K or best offer. So 18 is the most they'll take for it, and I'd say 15.5 is the least they'll take for it. So let me know if you guys are interested in it, or if you want more questions about it. I'll get you in contact with the owner, and they'll be able to take care of you. This is in Cincinnati, Ohio, like I said, where I live. So just wanted to let you guys know that this is in Cincinnati. So if you want to check it out, come look at it. It'll be around. But other than that, guys, this is the King with Thirsty Beef 513, and we out.